It is all in your head. Whenever you're feeling anxious or being overly stressed about something, just remember the sentence, it is all in your head. Whatever is in your head, you can change and you can choose how it will affect you. You can choose to overthink about that one thing and make it an even bigger problem than it actually is. Or you can choose to realize that you're no more than your thoughts. So if you want yourself to be happy, then you're not going to overthink because you know that your thinking is all that matters. If you want to make a problem seem smaller than it is, you're just going to tell yourself it's not that big of a deal and it will become less of a deal. If you have anxiety that literally makes you sweat, you have to realize that this is a serious problem. You have to control your thoughts before they start controlling you. Just by you sweating, that's a sign that your thoughts are controlling your little body. The first thing you're gonna do is to ask yourself, what is the worst thing that could happen? And then you're gonna come to terms that the worst thing that could happen, if it were to happen with me, I'll be fine either way. When you have accepted that the possibility is there, you will move on from the worst scenario that could happen. And if the scenario doesn't involve death, you have to calm down. So you have to learn how to handle your thoughts and anxiety, because when one problem goes away, it's just being replaced by another one. That's how we people live. We live for problems. We want to solve problems. Instead of thinking, how can I remove my problems? Start thinking, how can I handle my problems? If you can't come to terms with your overthinking, you'll live in constant stress. Because as I told you, you will always have a problem. You'll never live a life without problems. There will always be a problem present. So learn how to deal with it. And when you're stressing the most, the thing you're gonna do is just to stop and think for yourself. Am I breathing? Am I healthy? Am I alive? And if you're saying yes to every single one of these questions, then you really have to calm down. Because as long as you're breathing and you're fine and you're healthy, you don't have a problem. Because as long as you're saying yes to all of these things, the most important thing is secured. And your biggest problem is not there. Then ask yourself, what is the worst thing that could happen? That I don't get the job? Then I'll be fine because I'm still breathing and I'm still healthy. And remember, that's the most important thing. And then you're going to keep yourself busy, because when you're sitting in your room and you're by yourself, that's when your thoughts start racing. Instead, socialize with people, because when you're socializing with people, when you're sitting and having a conversation, you're forcing your brain to focus on their words, to comprehend what they're saying, because you will have to give them an answer, right? So it will slowly take away your anxiety. And also, when you listen to other people and their life and their problems, you'll realize that, okay, we're all humans and we all have problems. So whatever your problem is, someone else has the same problem. Someone else has maybe even a worse problem. We're all human and problems are meant to be in our lives. So don't overthink it and don't overstress. Because when you hear people's problem, you will get a grip of reality and realize that maybe it's not that serious. This will make you realize that everyone has problems, and why would your problem be your downfall? It won't be. People have had problems since humans started existing. It's nothing new. So stop acting like you're the first one having a problem and that you're gonna die because of it. No, we're all having that experience and we'll all turn out to be fine. The only thing you have to learn is how to actually deal with your problems. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from this short video. Until next time, goodbye.